Hey guys, welcome to Rosie's Dessert Spot. In this episode, I'll be teaching you how to make this ruffled cake. I have some black fondant here that I've colored with some black Americolor gel food color, and I'm using a circle cutter to cut out my circles. That's about 4 centimeters to 1.5 inches in diameter. To make the ruffles, you can fold it so you have 4 corners, or you can fold it so you have 2 corners. There's 2 different kind of styles of ruffle that you can create. Then I've taken a foam pad and a bowl tool, and I'm just thinning out and frilling out the edges. So I've got my bowl tool, it's half on the fondant, half on the foam pad. I'm just adding a little bit of pressure as I go around the fondant. Then set those aside and add a little bit of steam onto your fondant covered cake to make it nice and tacky. And then fold up your little circles and press them into the fondant cake. Just like so. I personally find giving them all a different kind of style of ruffle looks really pretty, instead of just having like all of them being 4 corners, all of them being a 2-corner sort of ruffle. I kind of just mixed it and kind of pressed it into the cake and then shaped it to be a little bit more open, a little bit more closed, maybe cover up a little bit more of the cake. You kind of just go along with it, see what looks good. But I think the diversity really makes it pop, having all those different shapes. Then once you've closed that off, start directly above, and I've colored my fondant a little bit lighter, just add a little bit of white fondant to the black. And each row I made sure to color a little bit lighter each time to create that nice kind of ombre effect. And it transitions really smoothly because each layer is a different color. And here's, I'm showing you just how I did that. Just add a little bit of white fondant to whatever you have left, making it a different lighter shade. And then continue up the cake. Very easy. Just a little time consuming, but totally worth it. And here I made like a 3-corner sort of ruffle. And as you keep going, you'll realize all the different ways that you can make the ruffles. It's kind of fun. And here I'll show you how I made that 3-corner kind of ruffle. So I folded it and then I pinched it in on one side, and that creates like that sort of 3-corner. I think that would be my favorite kind of ruffle. I think it looks really pretty like that. Then once I reached the very top of the cake, I just put on some white ruffles, didn't color it at all. And you can stop here, or you can go up another layer of ruffles so you cover the very edge of the cake. I kind of went up and above the edge of the cake. I think that looked really nice, as you can see here. And just keep building on those ruffles. You'll find that the closer they are, the more elegant it looks and the fuller it looks. It looks really nice that way. Now I was going to stop it here, but then I realized actually you can see the back of the ruffles on the other side, so I thought I'd do one more layer and hide those. And it looks really nice when I did that extra layer. Kind of just closed it all off really neatly. So here I'm on the very top of the cake, past the edge, and just filling in those spaces. And you're done. How easy. And that's how you make a ombre ruffle cake. It took me a good maybe 3.5 hours just to decorate the outside, but that's because I was thrilling the edges and I was also changing the colors as I went. If you were to not thrill the edges, just have a really kind of thin circle, and if you were to keep it just one color, then you'll probably knock off a good hour of work. But I think when you thrill the edges, it just looks a lot more delicate and a lot more elegant. So if you have the time, I definitely wouldn't skip that step. And if you like, you can subscribe to my channel. I upload a new video every Tuesday and Saturday. Thanks again for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you next time.